Hi friends, it's me Itero here, coming back to you with another video, this time about what changes are coming into your life. And today we are doing a pick a card version of a reading with some crystal necklaces for you to choose. And the first necklace for you to choose is this silver chain with a rose quartz bud in it. And the second pile has a shungite necklace. It's a shungite. The third pile, it's a green aventurine necklace. And the fourth pile is an amethyst pendulum necklace. So these are the 4 piles I have for you today to choose. Follow your intuition, pick carefully, and I'll see you at the click of your timestamp. Hi friends, hi pile number 1. If you chose this beautiful necklace with a rose quartz in it, this is gonna be a reading of what's coming next to you in your life, what changes are happening into your life. Let's jump right into it. So first thing that pops up is true love. Maybe this is gonna come into your life, pile number 1. The main theme may be true love. Let's read the affirmation from the Wild Offering Oracle. Your wholesomeness and safety lie within, not from a partner, but this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, dear divine, and know true love. This is such a great affirmation to have. True love must not be also may not be with another person or another being. It may be with yourself, like finding actual true love within yourself is such a great thing to have, pile number 1. Let's see what other affirmations the Wild Offering has to say and offer you. Spirit, one more affirmation for pile number 1. Body. So this, in conjunction to what I said like a moment ago, is so meaningful because we were talking about how love can not only be about others, but it can also be about yourself, and this body card represents that. It says, show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. So this speaks a great deal about how people sometimes take for granted and don't appreciate their bodies and nurture their bodies. And you should show love to your body, show love to yourself, find the true love for your body. Pile number 1. That's a great message from Spirit. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say about what changes are coming next to your life. What changes are coming to pile number 1's life, Spirit? Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles popped up. The Knight of Chalices popped up. Other changes happening to pile number 1's life. Other changes happening to pile number 1's life. Ace of Swords popped up. The 8 of Wands popped up. The 3 of Chalices popped up. And one last card from Spirit for you, pile number 1. Let's align these cards neatly. Let's see one more message for pile number 1. So many cards popped up, but I'm gonna shuffle. Maybe Spirit is a little confused. Okay, so the Knight of Swords popped up. So as you can see, we have a little bit of earth energy here, pile number 1, a little bit of water energy, mostly air and fire energy are like all your, maybe you're balanced, your chart is balanced. I can see that your chart is balanced. And what I can say firstly is that one change that's coming into your life right now is that you'll be a lot more financially independent, and you will have the ability to manage your finances well with the Queen of Coins here. The Queen of Coins is a motherly figure that manages her finances and helps her family like regenerate financially. So maybe you'll be that independent figure, that mature figure that doesn't spend a lot of money and has the right self-control and control over others to like be careful of what of how you spend your money and how much you do spend. um, in the Knight of Chalices, I see you being a lot more emotionally mature and a lot more emotionally open, or maybe somebody's coming into your life with this true love. With like another option is that with this true love offering card that is here, somebody else is coming into your life right now, offering you such emotional passion and clarity, and like maybe a person that's such a great listener, and it's so nice, you know, to have that kind of person. And the other way around, for people that actually may be single during this period, this true love for your body may actually be because you're being such like emotionally open and emotionally available, and like ready to accept that you need to truly love your body. The With the Ace of Swords, I see that you'll have something new, or like an idea that you've had for a long or maybe some time is gonna actually take form and realize itself in the 3D world, because you're gonna act upon it, and this is the action card. So even if you're insecure right now, what's been going on inside your head and what idea you may have created inside your head, you need to start and put words into action with this card, because things with the Eight of Wands are going to be moving way too fast, like not in a bad way, but things will be moving rapidly, and these changes may come rapidly and sooner than you think. And this action may like speed up and lead to this Three of Chalices that actually is celebration, that and which means that this action that you're taking right now, and this fast forwardness with the Eight of sorry, with the Eight of Wands, means that you'll definitely have success, and you'll definitely have celebration between your friends and family of this action that you may take. It may be a new idea, a new hobby, a new career opportunity, I don't know, or like you've had a wish or a business venture that you needed to act upon. This will bring a lot of happiness, a lot of celebration in your life. And last but not least, with the Knight of Swords, I see that you may be a little you may need to have a little bit uh, you may need to be a little more careful with what you say and what you do. Your actions should reflect what you say, what you preach. Like, act how you preach, pile number 1. Let me check a little bit more about the Knight of Chalices, because I'm not that sure. A Knight of Swords, sorry. So, the Knight of Swords is a proactive and curious individual. He is opinionated, but also a clear and intentional communicator. Though inflexible in your arguments unless provided with new information, you value the truth over your pride. You check your sources and interrogate your findings with consistency. So be careful of gossip, pile number 1, and check what other people tell you, and speak your truth. That's the most important thing, is to speak your truth, but like speak your mind, but still be kind, pile number 1. That's what I'm definitely hearing from Spirit right now. And these may be the new changes that are coming into your life. Let us have 2 crystal cards to end this reading and see what messages crystals have for you. Any messages for pile number 1, Spirit? Okay, so the golden topaz popped up, and it says, I step forward with joy and enthusiasm. I see my path shining brightly before me. The message is utilize life purpose, amplify joy and bliss, improve ability to speak up, cultivate ease, process all that is happening around and within. This, in conjunction to the Knight of Swords, actually makes sense. This stepping up with joy and enthusiasm with this new hobby and with this true love for your body is so great and so meaningful. You'd have no idea. Pile number 1. And let's see what last message Spirit has for you. Any last messages and last word, Spirit? Pile number 1. This definitely wanted to pop up, and it's the Unikite. My emotions are balanced. I react to others in an objective and loving way. This is so true, and in conjunction to the Knight of Swords, you need to, like, I just said it, like, be kind. Speak your mind, but still be kind, pile number 1. I'm sorry for repeating, but it's meaningful. Understand the underlying causes of challenges in relationships. Balance the mind and emotions. Good connections with supportive friends and family. This is such a like great message in conjunction to the Knight of Chalices. This emotional stability and this emotional connection you may have will come because in conjunction to the Unikite and the Knight of Chalices, it is like an affirmation and a reassurance that this emotional maturity and this emotional new journey that may start for you with loving your body and loving yourself, it may affect your relationship with your family, as it says in the Unikite, and also in the Three of Chalices, it may bring a lot of happiness. So this was such a great message, and this was such a great reading for me. I really enjoyed it, and I hope it resonated with you too. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and turn those post notifications so that you can get notified every time I upload a new video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi there, pile number 2. For those of you who chose this beautiful Shanghai necklace, here's a close-up. I don't know if you can see, but it's a beautiful, beautiful Shanghai necklace. It serves for protection and grounding. So let's jump right into your new reading for what changes are happening in your life right now and what will happen in your life, what new things will come. And the first thing that the oracle showed me is courage. Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry, all will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. This is such a good affirmation to have from Divine, from the Spirit. And let's see one more wild offering message for you, pile number 2. Okay, so creative blocks popped up. And let's see what this card says. If you are an artistic of any kind, and if you are an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine, making it divines alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May they serve all who need. So I see that if you have been experiencing, if you're like in any field of life, if you've been experiencing an inspiration block, or like if you have experienced like a mindset that is not that healthy, it's time that you change that and have the courage to move forward and find something more inspiring to do, and like re-inspire yourself, pile number 2. So let's see what your tarot has to say. Let me shuffle them first. Okay, so this decided to pop up immediately. And let's see, the Judgment card and the Ten of Swords popped up. So yeah, this makes some sense because you need to have the courage to like shout your truth from the rooftops. Pile number 2, you don't need to be afraid to tell your truth. And I see that you may have gone through a very, very tough phase in your life and you're just like coming out of it. Maybe this creative block is like happening right now or has happened in the near past, and this is so painful for you. It's like an end of a cycle. You can do nothing about it. It will end and change will come, but you need to be more like positive and think that this creative block, this new this change that's happening that's hurting you a little or a lot, will make some more room for something hugely more positive in your life. Pile number 2. Let's see, the other card that popped up is the Page of Coins, which means that financial opportunities may be in the horizon for you right now. New financial opportunities, maybe this creative block that's going to disappear will bring you some new idea that may onwards then bring you this new financial opportunity. This new idea may become this new financial opportunity. That's such a great vibe for you, pile number 2. Let's see more cards for you so we can get deeper into what is going to happen for you. What more changes are happening in pile 2's life? Okay, so many cards decided to pop up. I'm gonna get this, the 3 of Wands, the Fool, and the Wheel of Fortune. And these are your tarot cards for changes happening in your life. What I see is that you may be looking onwards onto the future, but you may be a little afraid and skeptical. Pile number 2, sorry, I'm getting messed up and it's a little early for me, I don't know, but I'll try and excuse me, water break. So what I was saying is that you may be a little skeptical and afraid of the future, pile number 2, because what I see here with the 3 of Wands in conjunction to the Fool is that this risk that you should take, you're not as willing to, because it's a little scary. I know that leaping and into the unknown is so scary, pile number 2, but you need to, because you need to escape and like renew yourself and rebirth yourself from this 10 of Swords phase. The Wheel of Fortune and the karmic cycle is about to end or renew itself, and good karma is coming your way, I'm sure. Whatever you've done, whatever you've suffered, is gonna come back to those who've made you suffer, and like tenfold 10 times like better to you. Like if you understand the karmic cycle, you know what I'm saying. Like the Wheel of Fortune is saying that luck is in your side, and for this time being, after this period of you not trusting and like speaking your truth, you're gonna speak your truth more, be more yourself, have a little less hurt in your life. But for that to happen, you need to start like not fearing this leap that you need to take, so that you can flourish into this new financial opportunity, so you can flourish into like this new future that is in store for you from spirit. Let's see what the animal spirits have to say about that. Can we get, hey spirits, can you tell me, okay, what changes are happening in pile number 2's life? We have number 12 with the Spirit of the Canary, and it's like it has the pure message of what I've been saying right now in conjunction to the Judgment card. It has like the message of like being in tune with your voice, being in tune with your song. It deeply means and truly means to speak your truth and not be afraid of what others think. Don't go with the flow. Be your own self, and don't be afraid of what others think of you. Like, speak your truth. Don't be afraid. And if there has been a time that anybody has suppressed you, pile number 2, just don't be ashamed of yourself. Be your true self, and you'll find people, and you'll find your chosen family that actually loves you. I love you, pile number 2. You don't need to hide yourself. You need to like believe in yourself and sing your song. This is what Spirit is saying. And one more message for you from the animal spirits. What do you have to say, animal spirits? Okay, I saw this one to pop up, and it's the spirit of the eagle, which says the spirit is by your side, and that's such a nice encouragement. The spirit is by your side, pile number 2, and it speaks about a leap too. The spirit of the eagle speaks about a leap too. You don't need to be afraid, and you need to be ready to leave your nest. You have this idea of that, oh my god, I'm so comfortable here, I don't want to leave. But to make that change in your life, and to start speaking your truth, and to start like renewing the karmic cycle, and gaining this new financial opportunity, and having the future that you want with the fool and the spirit of the eagle, what's prominent and what is obvious is that you need to make this leap and have the courage. Oh my god, I don't know how I've not seen this, but have the courage to take that leap, pile number 2. It's so important for you to take that leap. Such a beautiful message. Such a beautiful and great message. And don't forget, Spirit is by your side, pile number 2. I'm so thankful that you stayed with me until the end of this reading, and I hope to see you in another reading. Don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up to this video, and check the description down below. Follow me on my socials, and turn on those post notifications so you can get notified every video I upload. I'm sorry for being so slow today. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll see you in another video. Bye! Hi there, pile number 3. If you chose this beautiful green adventuring necklace, and you vibrate, and you like are in tune with the vibrations of this crystal, this is going to be your reading. Here's a close-up of your crystal. It's such a beautiful stone, such a beautiful crystal. Brings you good luck. Such good vibrations. Let's start with your wild offering card, which says independence. And this is the first change that is coming into your life, pile number 3. Independence. The more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love this inner child, dear divine. Such a great message. Such a like great affirmation to say, because all of us, in some type of way, not all of us, but I think I'm seeing from my experience, we have that inner child that maybe most of the time is not like loved that much, and fed love that well in the actual childhood, and it leaves us with a burden to like nurture that inner child of ours. And with nurturing that inner child, this independence, this great independence happens. And this is such a great message and such a great thing happening for you, I feel, pile number 3. Finding that independence is what you need right now. Let's see one more message from the Wild Offering Oracle. Okay, so one card just flipped over. Let us see. Okay, so too many popped up. So I'm gonna reshuffle and see one clear message from Spirit, please, for pile number 3. Okay, so intention. Intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. If you're not religious, the word God can be replaced with divine, but also these are great affirmations to have, pile number 3. So what I see with this intentions oracle card is that by setting your intentions, by saying things like, I'm gonna do this, I need to do this, I need to be more independent, I need to have this in my life, or this in my life, is such a great way for them to actually become true and like because the universe takes note of these intentions of yours, and if they are pure, they will come to you. I'm sure that they will come to you. Now let's jump in with the tarot cards and see what the spirit has in store for you. This change is coming in your life. Oh my god. 3 cards. One fell under my bed. And I'm so curious to see what it is. Just wait a second. This is so embarrassing. Okay. So, the 9 of Wands, the 7 of Wands popped up, sorry for the mistaken number. The 6 of Chalices popped up. And the 4 of Swords popped up. Very interesting. Let's see. Let's see 3 more cards from Spirit, and we'll then jump in right to the meaning of these cards. And what else is happening in pile number 3's life? Okay, the Hierophant popped up. Three of Swords popped up. And one last card, the 2 of Chalices popped up. So, let me clear my mind, be a little more calm to give you this great message from Spirit. Deep breaths, pile number 3. Deep breaths. With the 7 of Wands, I see that you may feel like you need to protect this new intentions that you have and this independence, and it may not always be right. Like, you may feel very defensive against what yourself and what surrounds you and others in your life. Like, you actually like always are like defensive and like a little negative, if you allow me to say that, a little negative. I'm calling you out a little bit, but don't mind. Spirit is here with you and it supports you. Just, you need to keep in mind that not everybody is out to get you, you know? And with this 6 of Chalices, I see that you're maybe reminiscent and a little fixated on the past, and you don't need to be, pile number 3. Great things are happening for you right now, and great things I'm sure will happen to you in the future. If you like this independence, and if you set the right intentions, you don't need to be fixating on the past. With the 4 of Swords, I see that you may be reaching a time in your life where like you've given 110% and you're like, oh my god, I need to rest, but I can't because I have this and that and this to do. But what you actually need to do, pile number 3, is truly rest yourself, because I can see that you're truly exhausted. With the Hierophant, which is a major arcana card, I can see that you don't need to go with the flow, pile number 3, sorry. Pile number 3, you don't need to go with the flow. You have no need to like be orthodox and follow one type of like vision and one type of idea. You can branch out and follow your own idea, or be a part of a community that actually helps you be yourself and actually reveals your true self. And you don't need to like just be a stick in the mud and like a part of a group that is like a bunch of hypnotized people just following somebody. You can be your own self and your true self, and being part of a group that actually embraces this independence. Now that I see, in conjunction to the Hierophant and the Independence card, it's so meaningful. You don't need to be like fixated on fitting in and like going with the flow. I'm repeating the same phrases, I'm sorry, but this is so important. You need to find that independence and be your own self, pile number 3, yes. With the last 2 cards, I see that heartbreak may have happened to you in the past, or right now you may be going through a rough patch emotionally, but there's going to be a new relationship. It may be platonic or romantic, but there's definitely going to be a new relationship with the 2 of Chalices that will help you regenerate from this 3 of Swords and from this flow of emotions right here, with the defensiveness, with the fixation on the past, with you not wanting to rest, with you finding your own independence and setting your own intentions. There's going to be a relationship, platonic or romantic, that is really gonna help you with this journey of yours. These are the changes that are happening in your life right now. Let's see what messages the crystals have to say for you. Okay, so the malachite popped up, and it says, I recognize repetitive patterns, choose love, compassion, and kindness, and create healthy patterns in relationships. Connect with sweetness of life, maintain heart-centered awareness, get to the heart of the matter. This is such a great affirmation in concern and in conjunction to the Two of Cups, which, like, it doesn't warn you, but like it actually consults you that you need to be a little more aware of your patterns, of your defensiveness, as we talked about earlier in the reading, and actually find a pattern and a way to communicate well with your loved ones and with this new relationship, so that you feel at peace with yourself. And one more message about pile number 3 from Spirit. Spirit, one more message. Okay, this one is popped up. It's the Amethyst, such a great card in conjunction to the intention setting part of the reading. I pay attention to my intuition and dreams. I easily interpret their messages. Deep intuition, use your psychic gift. Increase dream recall and the interpretation of symbols in all areas of life. Transform and transmute negativity. So, with the Amethyst, I can see now that you're maybe a spiritual person, or you have that gift in you to see through the veil and like read through your dreams, and maybe you need to pay attention to your dreams, pile number 3, because they can have a meaning that you're not seeing. You need to dig a little bit deeper. In conjunction to the intention setting card, I think you'll be great if you like find your independence. I think you'll be great in setting your intentions because you have that third eye opening ability. It's such a great message from Spirit, pile number 3, and I need you to focus on like all the things that I said. Take them to heart. Take always what resonates, because this is general reading, and we've come to the end of your reading. I hope you liked and resonated with messages I gave you. Can you please give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it? It will really help me. Smash that subscribe button and press that notification button so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And with much love, I'll see you at the next reading. Bye! Hi there, pile number 4, for those of you who chose this beautiful pendulum amethyst necklace. This is your wild offering card, and we'll get right into what changes are coming to you next in your life. The first thing that popped up is the feelings card, and the affirmation that it says is, emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. This is such a great thing and such a great affirmation to have in mind, and maybe repeat if you want it. Let's see what other messages does the Wild Offering Oracle have for you. Spirit, one more message for pile number 4. Okay, so too much popped up, but I'm gonna get this one. Ambition. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. This is such a great information for you to have, pile number 4. Let me pick up the cards that actually fell from the deck, and let's get in right with your tarot cards so we can make sense of what is happening. So what actually popped up right now is the King of Chalices and the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what other okay, so the Ten of Wands. Okay, so the Page of Cups. Don't get confused if I said chalices and cups, because cups is the original Rider-Waite meaning, and chalices is this Star Spinners deck name for cups, and it's the same thing basically. Okay, so I'm gonna get 2 face forward cards that fell, which are the Magician and the Five of Wands, and we'll jump straight to the reading. which actually is really interesting. What I'm seeing right here, pile number 4, is that you may be emotionally mature. Like, people may think that you are emotionally mature, but deep down inside you're not digging deep enough, because you may be afraid. You may be afraid that you'll open a gate that will like create a big emotional conflict for you, because I can see here in the 5 of Wands that you don't actually believe in yourself. I'm sorry for calling you out, but Spirit speaks through me truthfully. So with the 5 of Wands, I see that you may be not believing in yourself that much, and you maybe not love yourself that much, and this ambition that you have is greatly shown with the King and the Magician, and you do have that potential, because the karmic cycle is, and karma and fate is in your side with the Wheel of Fortune. So I can see that you maybe work really hard, and maybe do carry others' loads upon you, and like emotional loads, working loads, whatever it is, physical or emotional, you do carry it with you, and you do not accept sharing it with others. And this is not a great thing, pile number 4, because you're exhausting yourself, and you may be doing this thing, like exhausting yourself, because you don't truly believe in yourself. You may come off as a very emotionally balanced and fair person, and you may be a fair person, but deep down you know that the emotional journey that needs to happen with this Page of Chalices is not happening, because you're not believing in yourself and you think that you are not strong enough. But I'm here to tell you, pile number 4, that you are strong enough, and if you put your intentions into it, you have all the tools you need to like manifest like true emotional stability, true financial stability, everything that you want. Like, but firstly you need to believe in yourself and get rid of this feeling of I'm not good enough, because you are good enough. Pile number 4. Don't and usually, like, it's logical. Don't carry more than you can take. Like, don't promise things that you cannot do and force yourself to do them for various reasons, and for, I don't know, it's stupid. Pile number 4. If you are tired, you need to take a break. If you think that you're not good enough, I'm here to tell you that you are, and you have the tools to make yourself believe that. Your ambition is there, your tools are there, you're just not like feeling in the right type of mindset. But you need to feel those feelings, process them, and not be afraid. Pile number 4. Let's see what the oracle cards have to say. I was not finding the deck. So what does the animal spirits have to say for pile number 4? What do the animal spirits have to say about pile number 4 changes? Okay, so the spirit of the, oh my god, I forgot, of the crow, the black crow, I don't know how it's spelled correctly, sorry if I'm spelling it wrong. Spirit of the crow is saying co-create with spirit, and I can see that you're a very intuitive type, pile number 4. And my advice to you is that you need to be a little more intuitive. Lean into the intuitive side more, because spirit is trying to speak from like within you. Spirit is trying to deliver you a message, and if you see any crowds, it may be a message. If you see the number 17, it may be a message that Spirit is trying to communicate with you. Those are really great stuff to know, and stuff to like take notice of. Let's see what other message the Spirit has. Any other? Okay. The Spirit of the Squirrel popped up, and it says, believe in yourself. Oh my god, pile number 4. Isn't this what we've been saying the whole time during this reading? Like, you need to truly feel the feelings that you're feeling right now. Oh my god, that was such a weird sentence, but like, feel those feelings and truly believe that you can achieve this happiness that you crave, this emotional balance that you crave. Don't be belittling yourself, because you're not like, you're not a bad person. you know, you need to love yourself more and believe in yourself more. And if you see the number 57 anywhere, or if you see squirrels like crawling up a tree, remember that you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that you're good enough so that all these good things can come and all these bad things and insecurities can disappear from your life. And this is such a great message from Spirit, pile number 2. Such a great message. Don't forget, Spirit is by your side, and it may be the time to co-create with Spirit, and like the ambition that you're feeling, put in the work with those words, with those values that the magician, and that you're maybe the magician. Like I definitely noticed this right now, but with the co-creating with Spirit and the what I said earlier about you being very intuitive, it's very prominent with the magician as well. You're such a maybe if you're not spiritual, such an intuitive type, and you do not notice that you have that ability, and you have the ability to truly believe in yourself, truly feel those feelings, that ambition, truly put that ambition into work, like work with your feelings, and like work with the tools that you have, because you have all the tools to not feel so embarrassed and so emotionally imbalanced. Fate is in your hands, karma is by your side, Spirit is by your side, and it's telling you that this emotional journey that you're so afraid to begin is actually the one thing that will take you towards this emotional stability, towards this you being the master of all elements, and the master of yourself, and not being so tired all the time, not being so quote unquote stupid, or I'm sorry for calling you out, quote unquote stupid, for like carrying everybody's weight. Like, you need to carry your weight first, believe in yourself, co-create with Spirit, and then all good things will come. So this was the end of all readings, and I'm glad that you stuck with me until the end. This was such this readings and this topic has taken such an emotional and physical toll on me. I'm feeling very tired, but I'm grateful that you stuck by me till the end. I hope that it resonated. I hope that you give this video a big thumbs up, and you press that subscribe button and that post notification button so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. I'll link all the timestamps and also my social medias below and right here and here, so that you get notified and get uploaded about my new readings on Instagram and TikTok. And if you want a private reading, you can DM me on everywhere, on TikTok or on Instagram. I'm very grateful for you, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye!